back again with another video. Today I got my partner Bristol right beside me, and we got a special guest. His name is NFT MANSA, and that should let y'all know right now this man means business. You know, he taught me how to make my first NFT. I do a little bit of poetry, and I'm not soft because I do poetry, but you know, you can make you can make poems in NFT. And
Wait, that's what they saying now. They saying soft.
They say if you do poetry as a man, you soft. So I don't know. All right,
cool. I got the little blur background thing like everybody else now. Cool. We all good.
You good, you good. Now, Monza, you know, I just got a question because my people, you know, they don't know about NFT. So can you give us the definition of an NFT?
An NFT is a non-fungible token, but I hate speaking in that terms because it makes it sound like it's something abstract. An NFT is just another piece of metadata, and metadata is just digital information, y'all. Like, that's all you really need to know about that. Like, when people talking about the metaverse, they're talking about the online world. You know what I'm saying? Instagram could be considered a metaverse. Like, it's a world inside of a world, right? So when you're thinking about NFTs, it's just a new way to distribute content. Don't fall into the rabbit hole about what fungible is and all of that stuff. It doesn't matter. Like, if you have content, this is a new way for you to create a paywall on your content. That's all you really need to know about it.
Got you. Now, what can I know there's plenty of things that you can make into an NFT. Can you give me a list of them a little bit? I don't want too much. Just give me a list of the major ones.
I mean, the major things right now, media. Media, of course, is going to be the main thing right now because that's where you're going to get a lot of impressions, a lot of eyeballs. It's on media, right? Art, music, things of that nature. But honestly, the use cases are kind of endless, right? So I don't want to be vague. I just want to say that the technology that is NFTs will be used. I see, and I'm just predicting, and it's the same thing I told Columbia, is I predict that this is going to be used the same way we use zip files today. You know how we use zip files? You don't know who makes that technology, but it's something that's critical to, us compressing information, us distributing information. It's without zip files, without being able to nest files in a folder, we wouldn't be able to send like whole packages or like whole executable files in one small package. It would be all split up. Like, in order to install a program, you have to individually copy and paste each component of that program, but they're able to wrap it in software that makes it easier for you to use, correct? So it's the same thing with NFTs. It's like you can take a whole experience. Like, for me, I'm most known for doing the first live event on an NFT, right? So it was inevitable. Anyone's going to do it eventually, but I was just the first person to do it. And all I did was use tools that I've already been using. And maybe I had issues getting the market to understand how to use these tools. So I cut that learning curve by using the NFT. I wrapped it up so they didn't have to go to all these little individual execution files or copy and paste. They just went to my NFT and everything was right there.
Gotcha.
Right? So all the guides, all the ingredients, everything that you needed to know in order to execute this experience was encased or nested in the NFT, right? Just like a zip file or anything like that. So that's what I really want people to know. It's not, hey guys, it's not something that you're not familiar with. It's about as simple as posting something on Instagram. That's kind of like the same. It's kind of like the same technology. This is why Facebook and Instagram are actually getting into NFTs. When you make a post on Instagram, that's essentially creating an NFT. So Instagram is a blockchain.
Okay, I got you. So really, NFTs is in our everyday life. So we can be doing something, not even realizing what we're doing, and the whole time it's an NFT.
Yeah.
Creating content. Feel like he said, creating content. A lot of y'all like to vlog. That's NFT. A lot of y'all like to do poetry. That's NFT. I know a lot of y'all down here in States where y'all like to rap. Y'all like to make music. Like I say, it ain't nothing wrong with turning that music into an NFT. Getting paid for it. Like I say, let your music work for you. And actually, I did my first official NFT with Montz. I actually joined his course, and I think I got a what did I do? I did a poem, actually, an NFT poem. And I sent to the monster, and he was like, "Yeah, it's real dope." So you feel me? It's easy, you know. You can make an ebook, an NFT. We can really go real crazy on a painting, even a house. He told me even a house,
even a website. A website could be an NFT.
Didn't know that, family. Did not know that. So, like I say, the main question I know a lot of people are going to ask, well, how much do I need to get started? How much do I need to get started? Can you please?
Right now, I mean, for you, which because of you, like whoever's watching this is your people, right? This is
correct.
They with you. Like if we was at a party and you came to the front door, you gonna say they with you? All right, then they don't gotta pay nothing. They're straight. Like they can basically, you know, work off of y'all respect. You feel me? Like, so at the end of the day, all they need is to tune into y'all podcast. You know, tune into y'all podcast, check out this video. We're gonna go from A to Z, and we're gonna go advanced. We're not even gonna keep it like subtle. Like, we're gonna go through the basics real quick, and then we're gonna go to like advanced ideas, because I really want people to be able to, like I said, when you did the course, I was like, bro, I want you to be able to explain this to everybody. I want you to be able to do a course yourself and sell it. Like that's how I want to do it. So I mean, unless you want me to like,
I mean, like I said, when I did the course with you, a lot of gems was in that course, y'all. Like I say, it was a lot of stuff that I didn't know. Like I say, I'm not gonna put his business out, but my man Monster, he got a few NFTs, and he actually get a good profit off his NFTs a month, and he don't even have to wake up, go to work, move his legs or nothing. He stays in the bed and making passive income just off his NFTs. So that's what I live for, family, letting your money work for you. So he made something and turned it into an NFT, and then he's letting his money work for him. And as simple as that, family. That's why I said I had to get Mazda on here, because a lot of people don't even know what NFTs are, what they serve or what's the purpose of them. And I didn't know what they was as well. But, like I say, sometimes you have to spend money on courses to learn, information, because I know Mazda.
Same thing as college.
Correct.
Same thing as college, same thing as a book or anything like that. If you want to talk to an expert, you definitely want to. And I do the same thing. I definitely do the same thing. When I need some information and it's above me right now, I don't really have time to do all the research and everything like that. I'm definitely going to go get a course. Like Facebook ads and Pixelfy. Pay Ty Lopez. He got my money. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need to know. I needed to know.
You heard it, family. You heard it. Like my man Monster just said, man. If y'all want to get inside this NFT, which I advise everybody to do, because like I say, if it's one thing that's taking off, it's cryptocurrency, it's NFTs, it's digital real estate, and there's a host of other things that's taking off, and NFTs are in the #1 category with that as well. So like I say, I want to see my people prosper in life, and I want to see information be utilized properly to them. So like I say, mine's to say, if y'all trying to get inside the NFT world and trying to learn how to build your own NFT, come holler at BLM. And I'm gonna try to teach y'all as much as I know, and if I can't, then and I'm not ashamed of it. I'm gonna send you to the professional.
If I can't, he can, y'all. Now, if he's too busy getting to the bag, that's something different. But he knows everything is to know.
Monster, if you don't talk,
try to downplay. He know y'all.
Monster, if you don't talk to Jake, we're extremely busy over here.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Yeah. I already know. So, I mean, you guys have any questions? Because I can start from the beginning, and then we can work our way up to it. Like, so non-fungible tokens. It's just like cryptocurrency, right? The only difference between NFTs and cryptocurrency is that one is fungible, meaning that it can be exchanged for even value all across the board. And as long as it has a price point on it, that's what it's worth. You can go check it out on CoinMarketCap. You can see how much the volume is. You can basically see the value of the NFTs are a little bit different. It's like you're dealing with art. You're dealing with intellectual property, no matter what that is. You're dealing with, it could be poems, it could be movies, it could be pictures, it could be any type. So think about a Mona Lisa, right? We all know a Mona Lisa is expensive as fuck. Right? Yeah. We know that, but we don't know exactly how much a Mona Lisa is worth. And we can't just take the Mona Lisa to the pawn shop and be like, yo, I got this Mona Lisa. Give me the 30 million. You know what I'm saying? That's just not how that works. So when you're dealing with art, you have to understand, like, you are an art dealer or you are a broker. You're a broker for this intellectual property, whatever that intellectual property may be. And you are basically saying you're going to create and design an NFT, which is going to serve as a paywall to your intellectual property. So the same way they put information in books and make you buy the books in order to read them, it's the same way you're going to put information, data, or whatever into an NFT And that is what's going to be valuable enough to convince the consumer to consume your NFT.
Now,
Right?
correct me if I'm wrong, Monster, but you did tell me if I was to create a painting, like you just said, say hypothetically the Mona Lisa, if I was to, create a painting and I sold it to somebody, do I still get, profit off every time my painting is sold to an individual?
All right, so now you're talking about the royalties. So the thing about NFTs is it's built off of smart contracts, right? So we can talk about what a smart contract is. A smart contract is essentially what's about to put lawyers out of business.
Oh, okay.
Right? Yeah, this is big shit because basically what's happening is you're gonna write the contract in code, right? And in the contract, you can stipulate, hey, if I'm only gonna make X amount of these, and this is gonna be X addition of the amount that I'm gonna make.
Okay.
And off of each one of them, I want 20 to 50 or 100% royalties every time it is sold on a secondary market. That means, so the same way you get your royalties traditionally, like if you're doing mechanicals or music or anything like that, you're familiar with royalties, or if you got oil or whatever, however you get your royalties, right? You know that you basically get a monthly payment or a quarterly payment off of last year's work, right? Okay. So the only difference in here is, let's say someone buys your NFT, they bought it for $100, and someone says, you know what, I want that NFT, and they want to buy it from them, and they sell it for $100,000. And you said in the beginning when you first made this NFT, you said you wanted 25% of all secondary market sales. So what that means, if he sold it for $100,000, that means you're gonna get 25 bands off the rip. It's not so as soon as he sell it for $100,000, you don't gotta talk to your lawyer. He don't gotta talk to his lawyer. That shit is automatically happening. As soon as somebody put up the 100K, 25 of that 100K going straight to you. It's gonna split between y'all accounts. So it's automatically keeping track of ownership, and it's automatically distributing the royalties without a lawyer, without a publishing house, without BMI. You're like, so when we talk about disruptive industries, you got like 7 major industries that are about to just be useless. Honestly, you got BMI. I love BMI. I'm a member. BMI. You got Harry Fox Agency, who deals with mechanicals. You have Music Reports, who deals with your sync licensing, right? So you have Sound Exchange, who'll be dealing with your radio placement and things of that nature. So you have all these companies that pretty much serve as trackers for your royalties and your mechanical rights. They want to make sure that you're getting paid what you're supposed to be getting paid. Well, this makes them obsolete. I don't need 10 different agencies to tell me what I should make. I can decide what I want to make right now.
Correct.
Then you go above that and you say, well, as a musician, and I just as music, because I mean, really, visual artists get it the worst. I'm gonna just tell you that they don't even have a such thing as like visual artists royalties. You know what I'm saying? And they should, because you can track it. Like advertising companies track how many times items are viewed. So that means, and Instagram track how many times things are viewed. So they should be able to copyright their visual art, and every time somebody views it, they should get compensated, because I mean that's how Facebook charges people for ads. They say we're gonna get we're gonna get X amount of eyes on you, and so like but hey, we're working on that, and with innovations like NFTs, we can actually make sure that the artist does get compensated. Right. So this is the first time in history where a visual artist didn't have to take into account, like, man, I gotta charge the most outrageous price that I can right now, because after this, I'm never gonna get paid. But for visual artists, they had a whole nother hurdle. There was no royalties for them. So if they do something, it's a work for hire. Usually, they do a piece, they give the piece to the person that they're doing it for. Let's say they get $1 million. They might put that on a shirt that sells 1 million units at $30 a pop. That's 30 million right there, right? And they only got $1 million, right? And they're gonna be able to do that in perpetuity. They're gonna be able to do that essentially forever. So the man that drew the Polo Man probably got a one-time fee. They've been using that design for over 200 years or over 100 years. You understand? His family didn't get none of that money. You did. Oh, yeah. So now we're actually coming into a time where if you were to do something like that, you could be compensated.
Yeah, get your
like on. So it's so it's definitely a great time to be alive. It's super awesome. I ain't gonna even front. They got something called
like Meek Mill said, this the best era in America right now to become a millionaire. And he wasn't lying when he said that.
It's the easiest time too. Right. Well, not easiest. It's not easy. You gotta apply yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, but it's possible. Don't ever think it's not possible. Like
we should know that by now. With some of the information, yeah, we should know. I mean, I ain't gonna say nothing, but Monster, you a millionaire right now.
I'm not gonna deny or confirm. I'm not gonna deny or confirm that.
Who are you,
I'm not gonna deny. You know what I'm saying? And listen, I can't deny or confirm. You know, because they got some people right now that feel like I got that, and they trying to get like 20 bands. So I can't deny or confirm. I got it. What you talking about, man? I just be trying to make it, man. Yeah. I just be trying to make it. Just be trying to be comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Just to be comfortable. I'm comfortable. Correct. I'm comfortable. I ain't gonna lie. I don't have to lead this motherfucker. I choose to.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
So but back to the. Go ahead.
What kind of websites do you use to like execute with these?
I use all of them, bro. I use all of them. I'm not like a super decentralized maximalist. I'm not that guy. I'm practical. Like I do business, right? So it's like when I'm doing business, you have to be like Jesus, man. Jesus said, catch the fish, you catch the net by the fish. Mm-hmm. You don't cast the net, you know, in the goddamn tree. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I'm gonna go wherever it is. If it's Twitter, if it's Instagram, you gotta go to the market. The market don't come to you. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go to the market, establish myself in that market, and then I'm gonna build from there. Cool. So so that right there, that question, it could be anything. Right now for music, I'm using Google Drive. If something new pops up, I'm gonna be using that. I'm in between switching off of Google Drive and using interplanetary file system. So it's like 50-50, but because don't nobody know what that last one I just said is, we're going to stick with Google Drive right now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? What is that? Yeah, exactly. So I'm going to let them do their job of marketing their product, and when it's ready, I'm already being saturated. So when you have it in your phone, or if it already comes with your phone, by that time when it's already built in Safari, because you got to know, guys, I've been in the game long enough to had dished Apple and Android some IP and it's documented. You know what I'm saying? Like obvious things that I needed. I didn't even want to make no money off it. Like let me show y'all one of these things. Because by trade, I'm a service designer, guys.
Yeah, I know. I already know how much to get.
Let me grab one of these flyers. You know, I got a new one now. August 7th, y'all. August 7th. You know what I'm saying? Got a new one.
He do music as well. Well, the Black Beetle, correct?
Black Beetle. You already know, right? So this is a flyer. It's blocking out the QR codes or whatever, right?
Yeah.
But what this does, you take your phone and you scan it and it sends you to my websites that I need you to go to, right? Mm-hmm. Well, when I first started using QR codes, Apple and Google made you download apps in order to use QR codes. The only phone that came with it naturally was Windows. So they was good in my book, right? Yeah. So I remember I had to hit them up like, yo, Apple, yo, Google, Apple, Google. Mm-hmm. Add QR codes to your fucking cameras. Like,
yeah,
this is 2020. What are y'all doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then the next updates, just like that. And now it's already built in. But I wasn't trying to wait for them to come up with that idea. Yeah. I needed them to do that then. You know what I'm saying? I got 13,000 flyers with QR codes, and I'm not trying to explain what the fuck a QR code is to every person I give this to.
Yeah.
You know, so
send me a photo of that code. I'm gonna post it with the video when I post it.
I got you, man. That shit's just Twitter, man. You can't delete no tweets. That shit, they'll find it.
Yeah, right? We'll definitely get that out. Definitely gonna get that out. But yeah, man. Yeah. Go ahead.
But again, I really want y'all to get into what this is, because NFT at its heart is just service design. And what is service design? Service design is a position in technology where you basically take these tools that exist. Mm-hmm. Like QR codes, they've been out since the 1980s, I want to say. right? This shit is not cryptography, Bitcoin. The technology behind Bitcoin is just hundreds of years old, right? The only difference between that same what do they call it? Pure math, right? There's pure math and there's applied math and cryptography, pure math. So hundreds of years ago, somebody said, "Hey, man, if we needed to do this, we could do it like this." And now we're just now finding an actual use case for that because we've ran out of options with paper and tangible goods. We got to get into the matrix because we can't afford to pay everybody in cash because we would die for lack of options. Right. So that's just that humanity has reached that peak. We can't grow anymore because the money that we use is destructive. Right. So we need to be, everybody gotta get digital. I know people gonna be like, but if we're trying to get off the planet and go into space, we need to be able to pay people. And if we need to be able to pay people an amount that they need to be paid, everybody can't be a billionaire if we're using cash. It's just not what it, but anybody could be a billionaire using this crypto.
Correct.
They're gonna make you go digital, or you can go digital now on your own.
Correct.
It's up to you. I mean, I remember. Go ahead.
When they make you go digital, they're probably gonna take half of your cash.
You hear me?
You see his face, and that explains it all, don't it?
You hear me? What they call it? They gonna call it inflation. They gonna say it's inflation and your shit deflated. You feel me? So
man. I mean, that's the biggest thing. That's why I brought my on to talk about this, because I think this is something that everybody should know about. This is stuff that they're not teaching us in the school system. So it's valuable. Anything not taught in the school system, it's always valuable because they don't want you to learn this information. They don't want to see you grow. They don't want to see you prosper. They want to see you remain a slave. And I hate to say it, but it's the actual truth. You got to remove yourself from that environment, and you got to learn new information. So
you can't be afraid to buy new information, because
correct.
If we look around at that free education that we've been given, it's a reason it's free. We quick to go get them Nikes, we quick to go get Beats, we quick to go get whatever, but every time it's to pay for a course that could help you grow to 100,000 or $1 million, it's a hesitation. It's I don't know, my chest tight.
Right.
You feel me?
Little Robbie needs some diapers next week.
But you already knew that.
Right.
Most definitely, man. Mansa, that's what I brought you on, brother. Like I say, send me that flyer. I'm posting that at the video. Y'all go follow my brother. His name is NFT. Actually, don't even worry about it. I'm going to tag it at the bottom of the video, so you already know where to find him at. Go follow him. He posts a lot of successful things on his story. He go live. He likes to talk about your mind. He likes to talk about your mind. I be listening sometimes when he be talking, be like, what this nigga just say? Yeah, I'll be like, what is like?
In order to make an NFT, you're going to need something called cryptocurrency on the platform that you're using it on, right? And they have many platforms. They probably going to be on Facebook will have NFTs or whatever, right? But you're going to need a currency to cover the transaction or the computational cost. I know I'm talking real scientific right now, right? But that's all you need is like, you know how you got to pay a parking meter? Same shit for the internet. You need to hold your spot. You need to pay to hold your spot. So that's what you got to pay to hold your NFT spot on the blockchain. But you pay it once and that's it, right?
Okay,
and a blockchain.
Yeah. Now I just want to break it down because I know my people were like, what did he just say? I'm getting confused. So basically he's telling you that you need cryptocurrency in order to buy your NFT. Right. Bristol has been talking about crypto since day one. He's also told you different platforms that you can invest in to buy crypto. Bristol, can you give us a few platforms one more time, please?
The easiest is going to be start with Coinbase, right? And like you say, you need NFT coins. It's the difference between just regular like Bitcoin or Ethereum versus a MANA or Engine or I'm a little bit blank right now.
No, you good. You good. Yeah. Cardano, Wax, Tezos. I mean, you on point. You on point because here's the thing, guys. New ones are popping up every day, so he's not off by like he's telling you the top ones right now. Yeah. Engine is like fucking who's that? Microsoft, I think. Engine is Microsoft. So
like I'm just trying to get them easy ones that they can just go like Coinbase. And
Coinbase has
a lot. A lot of us we get scared when we look at a Clever wallet or a Trust wallet, and we've been in this banking institution all our life, and I just wanted y'all to kind of crawl into it.
Yeah.
I just want to get y'all in the door, and then we'll worry about getting you a clever wallet, a trust wallet, atomic wallet.
Correct.
Right now, y'all can just start with Coinbase, and we got Google. What's an NFT coin?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And you can still do it with Ethereum, but like he said, I'm glad he went straight to the ones that was made for that, because Ethereum was not made for NFTs. It was just something that they started doing on NFTs because it started catching like the crypto kitties and shit like that. But it wasn't really made for that, so it's not optimized to run for that. And the smart contract fees be kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes, you know, it's easier to go with like Hic-Nots and Phantasma. Some of these coins are like $1. Some of these coins are 17 cents.
Yeah, Soul Coin.
So
mine is like,
so you know,
mine is like 90 cents right now.
Right, and you can make NFTs with these coins. You just got to find the platform. Wax, I think, is under $1 right now, and they put the Street Fighter official card collection on there. So I mean, it's so many things you can do that I mean, we could be talking about this for hours, y'all. We could be talking about this for hours.
And I think that's what I was meaning earlier when I said what sites do you use, like what platforms?
Okay, so I'm gonna give you a list of them, right? And I know y'all can definitely like write them down or whatever. But we got the first one I use because it's the cheapest one is Ghost Market. I use Ghost Market. I use Rareables. I use Foundation, which is a private one. I use OpenSea. I use Hic-Nots. I use Babylon. I use shit. Whatever. I feel like I'm missing one. I feel like those are all right now though. So that's 6 right already, right?
Yeah.
So you know,
you can run it back.
Yeah, that's definitely. I just gotta remember like Ghost Market, Babylon app, Hic-Nots, Wax, Rebel, Foundation, and that's it. Yeah, that's the main ones I'm on. Oh,
I actually use Ghost Market. He actually put me on Ghost Market. So if I was y'all, fam, like I say, I'm kind of familiar with Ghost Market. So if you did want to know which one should you use, I would definitely suggest.
Also, you can share the that PDF I sent you.
Yeah. I got the PDF as well, family. Matter of fact, yeah,
you can share that with them.
Yeah, like I say, man,
you can share that with them. Sure.
Teach one.
Yeah, for sure, because that's the literal guide from step to step how to do it. And here's the thing, like it's the same process. It's just different currencies that you're using. So once you know how to do it on Ghost Market, you're gonna know how to do it on every market. You're just gonna need the different currencies needed to make it happen for yourself.
So, fam, I just want to break it down real quick. Crypto, then find you a website to invest in, and then of course you make your NFT a poem, art, a song, a picture, or anything like that.
Documentary. I would love to show y'all some examples because it goes. Those are like some of the way, but I want to get people into thinking. Think about like, you know how they have Kickstarter and GoFundMe and shit like that?
Correct.
I kind of want people to start getting into that because I was on a call earlier right before this. Somebody was talking about their book. They had been taking a long time to put their book out, right? And he said, I'm going to put my book out this week because I was talking to my wife and I realized I can't take this shit with me.
Correct.
And that was I felt him on that. And that's how I feel about most of my projects. I don't feel like I'm going to live forever. I feel like I'm a finite being. I'm going to die one of these days. And I would love to have all my shit done. You know what I'm saying? I would love to have it out like Tupac. You feel me? They just keep rolling out. So for everybody getting into this space, you may be thinking, I don't have the movie yet, but you got the script, right? So right there is where you could start with NFTs. You can start with the idea phase, your page 1. Hey, y'all, I want to make a movie. Right? But I don't have the funds to make this movie. But I do have the idea. And if I did get the funds, I would execute the idea, right? And you can just show them the script. Here's the page 1 script. This is what the movie's gonna be about, y'all. And y'all are helping me pay for the movie by buying it. And as I'm building it, I'll show you the progress. And he knows because he got an NFT from me called If I Call It Art, They Might Not Kill Me. And what's happening is I'm actually making the songs as time goes on. And if you check it periodically, there's new content, there's new lyrics, there's new music. but I'm not even finished the album, but I done already sold almost 100 copies.
Correct. He gives
you understand what I'm saying?
Bite off of a little bit, keep them wondering. Like when you keep feeding somebody, they come back for more. They want to see, okay, I like this. I'm gonna come back for more. Okay, I like it. I'm gonna come back for more. So
right. So it's a subscription-based business model.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. A pre-subscription based business model, which no one's talking about it yet, but this is the new wave. This is how things are going to get funded. You're going to take your NFT to your community, and they're going to get behind it, and that's how you're going to get your things built. Or cryptocurrency. I literally think that's going to be the new economy. So you guys take that, and I really hope you see the picture of what you could do with this.
Yeah, they gonna have to see the picture after I say this final statement. My brother Monster just gave y'all some valuable game for free. My BWO people, 19 keys, who y'all value so much, and I love the brother, man. He's doing a great job. He's trying to teach you the same thing that Monster is giving y'all away for free because he want to see the people excel in life. He's giving away for free, man. He's teaching y'all. It's very hard to find somebody who want to see their people win and not really care about money all the time. And Keys is charging about what, $500?
All the time. Because hold on. Let me clear it up. I gotta clear it up because he said it like I'm an angel. No.
I
mean, the brother. You know, it was like Jesus paid for your sins so that you could. Your brother paid for your salvation. Understand that. He paid for your salvation. Okay? So understand, I'm not just out here just giving it away.
I mean,
he paid for you, and that's why. No, I need them to know that they wouldn't get this without you.
Thank you.
I need them to know that because that's the truth. That's the God's honest truth.
Yeah.
Y'all the plugs.
And I don't want to emphasize on what somebody costs because once again, as I go back to that, we got to get out of that shit because we don't care what a Gucci belt costs. We don't care what them new Jordans cost. We don't care what them Forgiatos cost.
But I don't know. He got me thinking about the Jordans different though. He got me thinking about the Jordans different from last time. I've been looking at those sneakers like, I hope they hit up tough.
I promise you, when I signed up around with an NFT, we was giving away game for flight. Mom was like, hey, I got some game for. I was like, all right, I got some game for you. He was like, word? Well, I got some game for you. So we was talking about. Hey, dog insurance, Monster. Don't forget that, man. Dog. I told you, man. But man, it was just gyms after gyms that night, man. It was just gyms after gyms that night, man. And he brought some shoes to me, and I thought they looked like the Tokyo 5. So I was like, Monster.
They wasn't Tokyo.
Yeah, unfortunately, they wasn't Tokyo because when he seen it, he was like, wait a minute. I got $15,000 right here in my hand. I was like, yeah. He was like, but I had to do an authentic check on him. And, we was looking at him and it turned out not to be the Tokyos. But, man, it was just the moment in time, man. It was priceless right now, man. Like just the expression.
He taught me that y'all are investors earlier, man. I don't let nobody tell y'all. The sneaker heads, I ain't talking about the people that just go buy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about them. The one that fuck around got fusions and all kind of weird shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking about the people that actually can look at a shoe like it's a Rolex and know how much that shit costs.
Yeah.
Right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Them people, oh hell yeah. Get them because all they doing is curating art. Them shoes is art. That's pop culture, right? So you curating the art and you know the value of it, right? Expand that knowledge base into like a holistic like art. Yeah. What we sitting on a whole bunch of evaluators and come on, man.
That's all it is.
Come on. And tastemakers? Shit, crazy, bro.
That's all
I'm so happy to be part of this, man.
Yeah, I mean, man, we appreciate you.
We do.
We love everything, man. We love the experience, man. Just being able to give my people the knowledge, man. Like I say, somebody got to take that sacrifice, and we glad we was able to do it. Just to help my people today with the help of, with my brother here today, man. So, Bristol, do you have any more questions for the guest speaker?
We just appreciate you coming, giving us your time. But we
got it, man. Got it.
That's all it is right there.
Got it.
Monster,
y'all be cool.
Yeah, most definitely, man. We appreciate you for coming on the channel, man. Like I say, I'm gonna tag your IG at the bottom, and I'm gonna get that. Don't forget to send me that paper so I can post it with the video,
Screenshot,
man.
yeah.
Most definitely, most definitely. So, be in Lent family, peace. We love you. Until next time, we out of here.